Do you want to be a pro with the 80s action hero? Be sure to stick around for the whole entire video, because I'm gonna lay out some tips that could make you play really good with him. Okay, so to start off, I want to talk about the right shoulder advantage. So for the 80s action hero, he is quite unique from the other zombies and plants. One of his best advantages is that he could shoot from his right arm while maintaining a lot of cover for his whole entire body. As you can see, I am behind the whole entire post right now, and I can get my arrows through all the way to the back target. Now his disadvantage here is that if you try to do this on the left side, your whole entire body is exposed and they could shoot you and melt your life really quick. So I do not recommend you to do that on the left side. One of the main things I want to tell you guys is that every time you turn a corner, have your shot charged. Every time. Because if somebody's there and you have your shot charged, you're gonna have the first hit, which is 45 damage, and that could make you win the fight. One of the things I really recommend you guys to not do is to use the first shot. Even if they're low health, use the second one. And I really recommend for any fighting all the time, just use the third charge. It's the best charge, and you guys need to learn the timing on once the third charge is ready. This is very important if you want to be good with the 80s action hero. So this is going to be an example on all the right shoulder aims that I have here. So I take out the first corn guy and I immediately go to find cover. Always go to find cover on where your right shoulder is the arm you're shooting with. So I managed to take out a nightcap with the rocket ride. Rocket ride is really good for nightcaps. As you guys could see here, I have the right shoulder with this big block. This next tip is very helpful if you're on 1-on-1 or 1-on-2. So I recommend you guys to charge up your bow and hit him with the first shot. After you hit him with the first shot, you want to go into rocket ride to finish him off. This works very well because usually they have a lot of health, and with the rocket ride you could finish it up really quick. Using rocket ride is better if they're close to you or near you, because like that you could hit them a lot. And sometimes if you're on top of them, it's really hard for them to hit you. Okay, so this next clip is me explaining on how I use the Dynamite Dodge. So I use the Dynamite Dodge to get into cover. So if I shoot one and I feel that they're gonna be aiming at me, I use the Dynamite Dodge to get into cover, either left or right or back, depending on where I am and what I'm doing. Another thing is that you could do with the Dynamite Dodge is after you use rocket ride, you could combo it out with Dynamite Dodge so that you can move, because after you fall down, they're gonna be expecting you to be under your rocket ride. So if you Dynamite Dodge, you're gonna be somewhere else in cover. So one way that I aim, and I recommend you guys to try it out, is hit L2 for a fraction of a second and then release your bow with R2. I do this because you could get aim assist to help you out, and it helps you out a lot for the 80s action hero. So here's going to be an example on how it works. So I'm not moving my camera stick, I'm just pressing L2 and it goes directly to Crazy Dave. Now you could practice this a little right here just by moving your camera and then hitting L2. Crazy Dave has a bit more aim assist I think than the normal plants, so don't practice that much in the training area. Now in some plants you don't have to do the L2 trick. You could just aim it naturally without pressing it. Just press R2 and then release. For example, oak is a big target, so you don't have to do that with oak. It's more of a recommendation if you guys do it with nightcap or any of the other plants. Okay, so for the perks for the 80s action hero, I recommend you guys have a leg day, which makes you roll farther when you use Dynamite Dodge. Low life, so if you're on low on life and you get the kill, you're gonna recuperate life. And Bowmaster, so that after you get a vanquish, you can shoot the next arrow really quick. And the best perk of all, Vampiric, which I recommend you to have on all of your characters that can have that perk. And for Camp Missile, just use it when you have the chance. I don't really have much tips for this because sometimes my Camp Missile can't even fire a missile. Here's a nice little clip though. And that's going to be it for the video. If you guys found the video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more Plants vs. Zombies videos now that I have a bit more time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.